Zara starts more arguments.
Disagree.
Come along with us. Right, agree to disagree.
Yeah, couples edition. So the premise of this game is that we're going to be digging for some questions in here. The real way the people them play it, them have this long table and them pull things, but we're not going to do all of that jazz. We're just gonna like say agree or disagree. We're not sure if you can see it, but if you can't, we'll say it out, okay? So how this game works is that these are some opinions that can be different or they might not be different. Xaundre has never seen them. I just kind of grabbed some questions that I saw online, and then we're going to say whether we agree or disagree to the questions. Let's see. We'll choose a question and then we'll say agree. Same, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh,
okay.
Got.
So also online, everybody was always drinking things when them doing it. So
we have some non-alcoholic sparkling juice because
not sponsored by Welch's, but probably
should be. All right, baby, let's go. Actually, thirsty, so we can't just drink this like this, guys. All right. Flirting is cheating. 1, 2, 3. Agree. Yeah. Flirting is definitely cheating.
Definitely.
Because even though I feel like there are levels to it, I don't think it is the worst form of cheating, but it is cheating nevertheless.
No cheating, please. Zara starts more arguments.
Disagree.
Agree.
No, I disagree.
Agree.
I don't think I start most arguments on. You think I start most arguments?
The truth is, we don't really have arguments like quarrels, but we have disagreements a lot of times. And whenever we have disagreements, I tend to just concede right off the bat. My love, however, tends to want us to keep on going, and she keeps on wanting to get to the bottom of it right away. So me just say, okay, baby.
So I don't think that's conflict resolution. If you keep on just dismissing me, then you think that you still have that thought and I still have the thought, but we never come to a resolution, and that can't be healthy.
Why do you think I start more arguments?
I think you do, because you're always the one who's very technical. I don't think about things, you know this.
But then I go, okay, yeah, but no. And then you go, yeah, but it is. And then
being cheated on doesn't mean you're not loved. 1, 2.
Hold on. I have to think about that one. Wait, what?
Being cheated on doesn't mean that you're not loved. Disagree. Yeah, you can't love me and cheat for me at the same time. That just don't make sense.
I just don't think about it too hard, to be honest. Just don't cheat. Just.
Next one.
Zara is submissive.
2,
1. Agree. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, she's submissive.
I'm submissive. I'm not a walkover though, but
she's submissive. But if she disagrees, she's going to let you know that she disagrees. But if push comes to shove, as we'd say in Jamaican terms, like we really need to move forward right now, she'll just concede to whatever I have to say, and then afterward we'll discuss it.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people who are against submission, they don't understand the concept of it. Yeah. And they think that submission means
regard
and abuse.
Yeah.
It means abuse to other people. Yeah. And it means a disregard for your opinion and for your input overall and your role. So no. Surprise gifts are important in a marriage. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
It just adds some spice. Yeah. Guys and girls can be friends. Of course. 100% yes.
I feel like that should be a it depends answer.
Okay.
I feel like it should be a it depends answer, because for me, I think all of your female friends that you met before marriage, you and them can remain friends. But I don't feel like you're not female if you get close at this point. Or if I was
when you
supposed
say
to
close,
I feel, like you and them are gonna hang out, you and them are gonna spend some hours together without me and texting all hours a night, but kiki. Like friends. Like I think there are levels to it. Yeah. I don't think you should be getting close to anybody of the opposite gender at this point. That's just me. And I wouldn't want to get close to a guy at this point either. And all of my male friends are friends that I would have had before our marriage.
But even friends that I had before marriage, I still don't think it's okay for me to necessarily be going kiki with them. Like, that's
why I said it depends on the relationship.
Yeah, but in an absolute sense, I don't see anything wrong with guys and girls being friends.
Dressing up is important. 1, 2, 3.
Disagree. Disagree. Guys, you see that shirt here? I have about 4 of them. And I just rinse and repeat.
I think putting yourself together very well and wearing things that make you feel good and make you look good is very important to just how your day goes. And I think that you dress in the same way you want to be addressed. My mother always tells me that the way you put yourself together is the way people will respect you, especially when you're moving into certain circles.
I think that you should be okay with being treated how you bring yourself, because how you dress communicates something, and I've never ever disputed that. So if I wear a track pants and t-shirt, which I wear most times, I expect to be treated like the little guy who just go around the place, you know. But that's fine with me. I genuinely don't mind. Genuinely don't mind. But let's say, for example, I'm going on a business deal. Like, you remember that time when I was going to the ministry to make a deal with some people who high up, and
I remember.
Hey, I put on my jeans and my button-down shirt and my nice little Sperry shoes, because guess what? At that point, I needed to communicate that, you know, I knew what I was doing.
So how you agree? Oh, you disagree then?
But I disagree that
because dressing up is important, and you disagreed.
All right, hold on. I guess I interpreted it to mean that you should always dress up, which is obviously not what it's saying. So
you flop yourself.
All right, you win. All right, yeah, dressing up is important when it is important. It's not always.
So I guess
important.
it is somewhat disagree. The real game kind of has a thing where you could say somewhat disagree, agree, but you know, we play the knockoff version.
Men should love their women more.
1, 2, 3. Disagree.
Agree. It's an incomplete statement. So does this mean men should love their women more than women love their men?
Yeah.
Or does this mean men should love their women more than they love themselves? Because I think that splits it, you know, dead down the middle, because I don't think that the man is to love the woman any more than the woman is to love the man. I think you should both love each other equally. But I do think that you should put the other person before yourself. So it depends on what you meant by the question.
That men should love their woman more than the woman loves the man in the relationship. It's always said that because and it's from the perspective that when the man loves you more, then you find that, you know, them friend feel, so they'll go the extra mile. Now when a woman loves the man more, enough times a woman turn in a yamed, because like women, and it's something that I believe strongly, that the Bible tells a husband to love their wives, because like naturally if a woman is treated well and loved well, it is her natural inclination to respond and to love back. But when the woman is the only one who's putting out all that effort and doing all the loving, and the man love is a little bit less, then it seems as if she's overbearing. So it's like a thing that is said. So
how do you even quantify love to say how much I love you versus how much you love me?
I don't know, babe. It's just a topic.
So guys, you can see I really don't consume a lot of this content generally. So a lot of these things that are said, that there's kind of an implicit understanding as to what they mean, I generally just don't know. So my exposure to this is just what's on this little piece of paper. So that's why. We're happier on social media.
Me and you.
Okay, me and you happier on social media than in real life? Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Disagree.
Agree. I want to hear why. Why do you disagree?
Because I feel like, well, maybe for you, your social media, like your personal page, actually has a lot of content.
Yeah.
don't have anything. So my only expression on social media is what goes on Adventures of XYZ,
which is pretty
which I
transparent.
personally think is very representative of our current realities.
That's true.
We cry on there, we laugh on there, we
That's
cuss
true.
on there. Okay, maybe not quite cuss, but we disagree,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is very representative of our actual day-to-day life.
Yeah.
This is just life.
Yeah.
So, but maybe for you, I can understand why.
Yeah, I agree that I personally might seem a little happier on social media, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that social media is a highlight reel, and even though I post some low moments, I don't post all my low moments, and that's just because sometimes the low moments are a part, not because I'm not open, I'm a pretty open book, but the low moments are a part of a bigger story that if I share this, I have to tell everything, and I'm not ready to share everything at once. And you know, I always say that as open as I am, the internet gets what I want to give the internet.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I disagree.
Okay, cool.
Swimming in the sea is better than swimming in the pool. Agree.
I agree 100%, but I didn't expect her to agree.
Oh,
She
wait.
spent half of her life.
No, disagree.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
you spend half of your life telling everybody that they must swim in seawater.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to the sea a little bit, but I'm still a pool girl. Agree. This one, disagree. 100.
There's nothing to see in a pool. When you go free diving in the sea, then you get to see things.
But
Alright.
me not go swim for see things. Me just go swim for enjoy myself. And the seawater, it burns your eyes.
Don't make it go into your eyes. Wear goggles or snorkel and mask. Alright. Men should make the first move.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we need some of the things can't just be firmly agree and disagree, because I kind of agree
So
that
you
men
say
should.
somewhat agree.
Okay, so I somewhat agree.
Yeah.
I somewhat agree.
I agree.
I somewhat agree.
I guess I would somewhat agree too, and that is why the game literally has agree, strongly disagree. They're the real game, but true, I play the knockoff version. That is why you're getting this kind of discrepancy. But I somewhat agree too.
Yeah.
Why do you somewhat agree?
Because I think like the more forthright, how do I say, the more forthright move should be made by the guy. But if the guy doesn't even know that the girl exists,
Yeah.
then it's incumbent on the girl who likes the guy to position herself so that he even knows that she exists.
For sure.
So in that case, it wouldn't be a hard and fast. The guy must make the first move.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Christians should only listen to gospel music. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
I think there's a time and a place for everything. I mean, I'm not going to listen to, regular secular music day in, day out going to work.
Yeah.
I listen to, oh sorry, I just picked it for you. I don't know why I did, but
Yeah.
there you
And
go.
I also think that with time and a place being time and a place matters. And also, even though I think that there are other types of music that we can listen to, we have to be very selective. So
Yeah, I agree.
Somewhat agree.
Yeah.
Breaks are okay in a relationship.
Agree.
I mean,
We took breaks.
yeah.
Check out our...
One break, really. Oh, 2. Oh yeah, 2. Yeah. Yeah, we took breaks.
Check out our love story video.
Yeah. One of the things I would say about breaks though is to be clear on your expectations during the breaks.
Yeah.
Because a lot of heartbreak and a lot of disappointment comes when expectations are met. So when those expectations are met, then you stress out and the poor other person don't understand what they did, and that's just because you weren't very clear on what your expectations
Yeah, that's
were.
true. When you take a break, is it that you guys are just not gonna be seeing each other, but not making, but not okay with the person seeing other people? Is it like a break from relationships, or is it that you're going to go your separate ways? If you come back to each other, you come back. If you don't, then so it is. So you have to clarify that. All right.
And that's why it's so important to be very clear in relationships, especially as you're going towards marriage. And we have something for that. We have a resource for that. So if you're new here and you've never seen our pre-engagement counseling course, go ahead and check it out in the link in the description. Xaundre is the funnier one in the relationship.
Disagree.
Somewhat agree. I somewhat agree. You don't think you're funnier than I am?
Babe, have you ever sat for a day and listened to you?
Are you calling me a clown? I think you're hilarious. Or maybe I'm alone think so.
Most people think I'm corny, not hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. Possibly I might be the funnier one for you. Sometimes I try to be funny, no? And it didn't really work.
Alright, last one.
Yeah.
The man needs to be more spiritual than the wife.
1, 2, 3. Disagree.
Spiritual maturity is a individual's game.
Yeah.
Like everybody needs to work on their own spiritual maturity. I don't think it's me need to be more spiritually mature than you are. As a matter of fact, even though as the head of the household based on biblical standards, it's the man's responsibility to be the priest of the household. It doesn't mean that the woman has is excused from taking responsibility for her own spirituality. So yeah, that's what I think.
I also think, and I think you're the one who I got this from, that spiritual growth isn't linear.
Exactly.
So how do you measure? And every time I hear people say, oh, she's so much more spiritual, or he is so much more spiritual, I kind of feel like, what do you do? Do you like put it in a calculator to decide, or put it on a scale to decide who weighs more or who seems more spiritual in God's eyes? Because it's a spectrum, and we all struggle with different things, and we are all on different journeys, and the journeys look different. We all have different circumstances, we all have different backgrounds, we're coming from different places. So how do you really measure somebody's
How do you quantify spirituality? You can't really quantify it, can you?
Yeah, not really.
Much the same way I don't think you can quantify love.
No.
So that's why I think that we should both just love each other even more than we love ourselves. I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Alright, so we are agreeing to disagree on most things. But I still love her.
And
She's still amazing. And if you guys get nothing from this, just remember you can disagree in marriages. Like you don't have to see eye to eye on everything. You don't have to
have the same opinions. You're your individual person. And one of the things that Xaundre and I we do a lot is that we really maintain our individuality.
Yeah.
He has his thing, I have my thing, I have my friends that aren't really mutual friends. Like we all of us are friends with everybody. All of it cool, but like I can go hang out with my friends, Xaundre can go hang out with his friends, Xaundre can do his hobbies, I can do my hobbies, and then we do things together because we're each other's best friends too.
Yeah.
So, but we have individual lives, individual thoughts, and if you're in a relationship and you don't have that, then you might need to start developing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time
on Adventures of XYZ. Bye guys.